Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more zombies ate my neighbors 100% no hit challenge run. This is Sky Hurricane, and I hope you're doing very well today. And we're moving on to level 33, a comedy of terrors. Oh, so what will this entail? This is really not a very hard level at all, and the next level I also don't expect to have any problems with. But probably won't be having problems with 35 and 36. They're gonna be tough. 35 because of the snakeoids, and 36 because of the spikes and frankensteins primarily. But we'll make it one way or another, even if it takes 500 attempts. We will get there. I'm telling you, doing a 100% no-hit challenge run is indeed a challenge. But this level shouldn't be bad. I kind of like how they threw this level in here, you know, especially at the end, you know. Kind of like after you've been built up and kind of been exhausted from the intensity of the game, you know, the intensity really backs off a lot. Even though you do have spring this level, it's just generally a very easy level. It seems like it'd fit more in level 9 than it would, you know, 33, but I'm not complaining at all. I kind of like it just the way it is. Very interesting design, you know. It just seems like almost everything about this level is just a misfit. Oh golly, ooh. I was lucky Spring didn't get me there. Give her a clown to play with. Let's see, our last two victims should be on this western side. Have a tomato zombie. Tomatoes are good for you. Oh, Lauren, you want my purse, don't you? Want Julie's purse. Yeah, and I think something might have been on that little island to the southwest, on the very southwestern on the stage, but I don't need it. I got plenty of crap. Besides, I've already missed a couple aid kits here and there anyway. Or at least I know I missed one in level 9. But anyway, level 34, Ghouls Gone Wild. Ooh, sorry, Girls Gone Wild, Ghouls Gone Wild. Oh, there's our chainsaw maniac. Ooh, let me show you my breast. Julie, we can't have any of that now. Behave. I just can't resist. Oh, what am I gonna do with you? She teases them and then she kills them. What are we gonna do with her? Blowing them up and then throwing bananas at them? And plates. Yeah, Julie definitely is a wild girl. Really not a hard level as long as you approach from the right direction. Now there are a couple of victims if you take the wrong path, you know. As in pretty much any other level. You could end up having a problem. But yeah, I knew you were about down. Yeah, especially like that first teacher I got, you know, they could be kind of high risk, you know, if you take the wrong path. And this explorer, I'm sure you could lead a chainsaw maniac to him. Although, in all honesty, it doesn't seem like he's very high risk. I still don't have any keys. How could Sky do this? I think I forgot this one over here where there's a teacher nearby. Yeah, forgot this one. Now we should be ready to roll. No zombies, y'all just want me so bad, don't you? I don't know, those were kind of minding their own business. They weren't even really paying much attention to Julie. Blasphemy. How could they not pay attention to her? I also like the design of this level. Of course, I like the design of almost all the levels in Sega. They did a great job on that. Golly, you still alive? Usually 2 shots kills them. Once you froze them, you know. Military dude in here. Really not at any risk because, I mean, I'd say slightly it's from the zombies, but the chainsaw maniacs are locked up. I really don't know why they did that, but it works, I guess. And by the way, I've still been working on my brutal hack. Of course, I've got my original hack pretty much completed, you know, minus the spikes, and of course 12B and 33B never I can get them to work, but I still think it's a very good hack just how it is. But I've been working on my brutal hack, and so far I have been able to keep the spikes and lightning and all that and pyramid fire. However, I found out some of the things that are causing it to screw up, which really, one of the things was really surprising to me. And one thing that really messed it up was editing the title on level 1. For some reason it won't let me edit the title on level 1 without screwing up the spikes, you know, in the other levels, and the fire and all that. So that was really, really weird. So apparently level 1 might stay Zombie Panic, and also level 2. I tried level 3 and it let me edit the title of that one without changing anything else on level 3. I just edited the title, and it did let me do that. And but I just tried editing the title on 2 without doing anything else, and to the level, and it didn't like that either. So I don't know if it's just the grass levels. I don't know if it's just 1 and 2. I don't know if it's a problem I'm going to run into as I get beyond level 2, you know, and I mean, I don't know. It's just something I like to say about them. If that's the case, I might want to just forget about having spikes and stuff, as long as I can keep 12B and 33B in there. But I don't know. Level 35, Creepers, Danger, Terror, Horror. Oh man. Grandma Margaret. She's mad because we didn't take her shopping. They had a 5% discount at Sears. Oh man, she's mad. Better get that military guy, or else Lauren will get him. Lauren will be stealing his wallet. And his bazooka. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that barbecue guy, despite him being in this house, he's actually at a surprisingly decent risk. I wouldn't say high risk, but surprisingly decent risk. And that dog, I haven't ever lost him. I haven't really lost many of the victims in this stage. Now, I've lost a baby on the eastern... No, maybe not this. I think it's this teacher up above that I've lost before. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get her. So far, I have not had to utilize the restrictions in any level. So I'm going to retreat because an ant will spawn right next to that teacher up here. I'm not worried about Grandma Margaret too much. She's more bark than bite. Oh man, she'd always bite my grandpa's head off over the smallest little thing. But even though I don't necessarily need a monster potion, I think it's best to use it so that I don't take any damage while dealing with Grandma Margaret. Because I have had a lot of fails on this level simply from trying to use bazooka and stuff, even though that's a lot faster. The monster potion is going to be a very slow, agonizing to do. But anyway, we'll get there. So yeah, kind of. Joy. Yeah, I love my grandma, though she's funny. She's usually sweet as she can be. She can be mean, you know. Of course, anybody can, I guess. But yeah, those are the problems I've been running into in my hack, and like I was saying, so far I figured out some of the things. I wrote down all the tiles that make spikes and pyramid fire and lightning. And it seems, although I'm not 100% sure, but those same tiles are also in the grass levels and the mall levels and stuff. So if you use that same tile too many times, the same one that will be spikes or lightning or something, it seems like it will keep it from working in the castle levels if you use it too many times in the other levels. So that's one thing to keep in mind, and hopefully I'm on to something there. I mean, I'm still not 100% sure, it's just kind of theory right now. But still not 100% sure, but it sure would be nice if that was the case. That way I could go ahead and get this monster potion. Oh golly, Lauren after me. Oh man, she's coming. Oh, this is monster potion and the Martian bubble gun, I think. Golly, I have 252 of this. I could just stay at the farm. I could kill me some ants. Oh yes. No need to call the exterminator because Julia is here. Oh, they want me. 2-in-1 special. Alright, and I think I already did get the bonus stuff. Pretty sure I did. But I think I missed something down here. Perhaps a skeleton key. Oh no, this is where you go to get. Oh man. Yeah, this is where you go to get out of the way. Duh, Skygo. Now that ant there, you definitely want to switch to your cross because that ant will be there to kill you as you're going through. Even if you have Martial Bubble Gun, it will inevitably kill you. So be prepared for that for sure. But we did get us a bonus in that level, so that is very nice. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, nice perfect player bonus. If all I had to do was sacrifice the spikes and stuff and lining, I think, you know, I still could make a pretty good brutal hack. By the way, I did make level 1 aside from changing the level name, which I really don't want to keep level name Zombie Panic. But I did change level 1 and oh my goodness, it is so brutal. It is more like, if I was going to compare it to level in the original, difficulty wise, I would say it's kind of like 17 in the original. Or 40. I mean, it's really, really hard. There were a couple instances where I would lose 2 neighbors at the same exact time, simply because of how I designed the level. Yeah. So please don't cuss me too much when you play it. Oh man. Yeah, provided I ever get it ready, that is. Problem after problem after problem. One thing for sure is it doesn't look like it's going to be perfect. There's something I'm just not getting. Something that's just keeping me from... Yeah, I don't want a mushroom man to kill him. That's why I should definitely retreat there for a second. But yeah, definitely something I'm not understanding that's causing the spikes to mess up. And I'm just wondering what editing the title on level 1 has to do with messing up the spikes in level 14 or 37. Which, if you mess up spikes in one level, it messes them up in all levels. You know. And seemingly also messes up all the pyramid fire. Because every time I test, I always check out level 37 and 33. Because they're very, you know, they're password levels that you can quickly get to the spikes and fire. So. And it's always both messed up simultaneously. There was one time when I used the wrong tiles, or when I was adding too many of the same tiles. This is before I wrote down the exact tiles that had spikes and fire and stuff. But I used too many of those types of tiles, and for some reason, some of them didn't mess up. There were actually a few spikes that worked, because I actually did level 37. There was one little thing of spikes that worked on 37. And then I also did 42, and there were some spikes that worked on 42. And I like killing that pod plane. I love the design of this level. I think this would make a good design for the brutal hack as well. Something like this. Use this trampoline and get back to our spot. But yeah, a lot of things going on. Kind of forgot what I was saying, but yeah. Now, so far we haven't really had to utilize restrictions at all in any of this playthrough. But here I'm gonna, even if I use speed chews on the Prison of the Undead, I will not be able to reach this Taurus couple, so I'm not even going to bother. Trust me, I tried it many times. So we will have to kind of utilize restrictions. That's the only time we should have to do it, though, I'm thinking. But I am going to use speed shoes right here because this Frankenstein will almost always kill this baby. And, but I'm going to leave those Frankensteins alive, and I just time these spikes just right. Yeah, that's one reason I really love to keep the spikes in my hack, because they really do bring up the difficulty level. But alas, I don't know what to do. I don't know. But yep, say our Taurus couple, we got them. So now we can kind of relax a little bit, even though lightning is flying everywhere. Now we still do have one more Frankenstein that we hadn't activated. Really, I'm kind of surprised that now I can get that Taurus couple. I probably had a jelly blob activated and the 2 Frankensteins, and there probably was something else. Probably was a couple springs. But usually the springs aren't remembered by the clown. I mean, usually. So I don't know. I'm looking for you, Frankenstein. Where are you, buddy? There you are. That's not very nice shooting your lightning like that. Come on down here, my goodness. I'm not going to battle you on spikes. As fun as that might be to do. This is a nice, pretty level. Very hard, though, I gotta say. Man, this is a prison that I wouldn't want to go to, man. Thought that one prison in California was bad, man. This one puts that to shame big time. Or Arbiter's Grounds in whatchamacallit, Twilight Princess, Legends of Zelda. Oh man, that's one heck of a prison. That one might possibly have this one beat. Oh man, I have memories of that legend, that temple, dungeon, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, we are almost there. Should be able to get that last victim, that dog, without even activating the Frankenstein. Or we may activate him right as soon as we get it. Mummy kind of went down there, so definitely want to retreat. He should have despawned by now, though. I'm actually going to try to go from the south and approach. Might be easier when dealing with the Frankenstein, lure him away from the neighbor. Seems like I might have missed something over here. Oh wow, 38 gets. I wonder how many I can get by the end. Could I reach 40? I don't know. It doesn't seem like there are many more 8 kits, and there are only 8 more levels. I mean, even if you're going like 1 a level, you still wouldn't reach 40, you know. Oh, there you are. So apparently, yeah, I'd activated. Oh, of course I've activated 3 of them. Golly. Yeah, no wonder man, my mind, y'all. It's a wonder I even got them, because I'm not even thinking straight. I got the Taurus couple. Yeah, because there were 2 by that baby, and then there was 1 up on the top right by that second baby. So yeah, and then there's another Frankenstein down here, which I didn't activate. Get our dog there. We still hadn't activated. But we got a wonderful jelly blob. Oh, golly. Yeah, that's one thing when you're fighting the Frankensteins, you gotta worry about the jelly blobs. But we survived it. Spikes and lightning and Frankensteins and werewolf transforming couples and all. So I do want to thank all of y'all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this despite my my ditziness in this part. I'm sorry. But hopefully I'll be a little more with it next time. I'm lucky it turned out as well as it did. There were some fails though, so I hope you enjoy those. Thank y'all very much for watching. This is Sky Hurricane signing out. I hope you have a super awesome, blessed day. And as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.